It's morphin' time! Mastodon! Hey guys, what's going on? It is Shane Parker back here with you today. As always, thank you to each and every one of you for joining me here today. Today, we're going to be doing another review, and that review is going to be on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Morpher Yellow Ranger Edition. In the last video, we covered the Pink Ranger Edition, so today we're going to skip on to Hasbro's third release of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher, which is the Yellow Ranger Edition. I said in the last video that these Morphers, they they heavily resemble the style of the movie Morphers that we were shown in the 1995 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the aesthetic of the Yellow Ranger Edition Morpher. We're going to go over the lights and sounds, the electronic functions of the Morpher, and I'm not going to give a visual comparison of the original release of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher in this video like I did in the last one. What we are going to do, though, is at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the Yellow Ranger Edition, the Pink Ranger Edition, and the Hasbro's release for the original Power Morpher. And then we're going to kind of compare all three. And then in the last bit of the video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, some of the differences of the lights and sounds on each Morpher. Alright, so here we have the box for the Yellow Ranger Edition Power Morpher. I don't like this box as much as I like the one for the Pink Ranger Edition Morpher. I don't have that here with me at the moment, but I find that that one is more... the graphics on it are better, and it's a lot more artsy than this one. This is kind of just like, I don't know, computer printed images on a box. But here we have an image of the Yellow Ranger, the Morpher. At the top, it simply says Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Flip it around. Now this is similar to the back of the box of the Pink Ranger Edition. We have the Morpher there on the display stand with the holster and the other 4 power coins. There's an image of the Morpher open with the lights and sounds activated. And then the same image that the Pink Ranger Edition box had with each of the power coins inserted into the Morpher. And then the Power Rangers logo right there. Okay? Alright guys, so in the last video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skip ahead here. I'm going to open up this Morpher, and then we'll get into the review. Alright guys, so like I said, I went ahead and I skipped ahead here. I've got the Morpher open right beside of me. I'm going to go ahead and slide it over. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a look at it. Alright. So here is Hasbro's Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Morpher Yellow Ranger Edition. As you can see, it is very similar to the Pink Ranger Edition in the sense that the lightning bolts are unique to the Morpher in that they are yellow instead of black like the original Morpher. The area around the coin here is solid red, and the holster itself is yellow. Okay, so I will take that out for you. Show you the back. Again, we have the Zoo Ranger Z on the back. Red button on the side. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through all of the power coins as I did in the last video with the Pink Ranger Edition. This is going to be a little bit different. It's not, the lights and sounds on this Morpher are going to be different for each coin as well, but they're going to be different than the Pink Ranger Edition Morpher. Alright. What I do want to do really quickly though is I want to show you all of these coins. I didn't do that in the last video, and I should have. So I just want to give you a close-up of all of these coins and then show you the back of them. Let me see if I can get a better visual of that. Alright, so here's the saber-toothed tiger. Okay. Mastodon coin. We have the Triceratops. Tyrannosaurus. And lastly, pterodactyl. Alright, so similar to the previous video, we're going to go through each one of these coins and I'm going to show you what it does when you activate the Morpher with each coin. Starting with saber-toothed tiger. If I can manage to get the coin inside the Morpher. There we go. Alright.
We're more phenomenal.
Alright. Moving on to Mastodon. Okay.
Black Ranger, you got this.
On to Triceratops.
Kicking it over to Triceratops.
Tyrannosaurus.
Rocky, it's morphin' time.
Alright. And then pterodactyl.
Pink Ranger, time for action.
Okay guys, so after going through each coin and reviewing the lights and sounds for each of those, I think we can all see how while there are differences between the two Morphers, between the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger edition, there are similarities as well. Some of them are kind of the same, but then they're also tweaked just a little bit to make it specific to the Yellow Ranger edition Morpher. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take each of the Morphers that I have here with me. I have the Pink Ranger edition, Yellow Ranger edition, and the original Morpher. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you each of them in their holsters with the coin inside of them. Then we'll open them up and see what they look like without a coin. Alright, so starting off we have the original Power Morpher, the original 5 Rangers. And the one thing that I do want to say about these really quickly before I go any further is that if Hasbro doesn't release the rest of these Morphers, I guess they would need to do white, red, blue, and black, which if you have one of these, then you pretty much have a Black Ranger Edition Morpher. The only thing that you would need to do is figure out a way to make this red area right here completely red and not say Power Rangers. The lights and sounds aren't going to be specific to that Morpher like they are with these other two, but aesthetically it is going to look like a Black Ranger Edition Morpher. Alright, so here's that one more time. Here's the Pink Ranger Morpher. And here is the Yellow Ranger Edition Morpher. Alright, so let's get these out of the holster and take a look at the inside of them. So with the Specialized Edition Morphers, the Yellow and Pink Ranger Edition, one thing that we also notice about these two, I apologize for all the noise, is that the inside of these, their lenses are the same color as the Ranger whose Morpher they're supposed to be. So Yellow Morpher, the lens is of course yellow. Pink Ranger, it is pink. And for the classic Morpher, I don't know why it is the color that it is, except for, I guess that's just the color they decided to go with. It is black. Yet another reason that if you want a Black Ranger Edition Morpher, pretty much all you would have to do is figure out a way to make this area right here completely red. And at that point, you basically have a Black Ranger Edition Morpher. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I don't know if Hasbro has any plans to release the other Morphers to finish out the other Rangers. So I'm not sure if they're going to do red, blue, white, or black. But this is what we have at the moment. And as far as the Yellow Ranger Edition movie Morpher goes, or excuse me, Hasbro's Lightning Collection Yellow Ranger Edition Morpher, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. I like it. The lights and sounds are very similar to that of the Pink Ranger Edition Morpher. I don't necessarily like the look of it as much as I do the Pink Ranger Edition. I don't know. I guess I just prefer pink to yellow. So with that said, that's just my opinion. Perhaps somebody who prefers yellow to pink would rate it higher. However, here, Shane Parker, Mammoth Ranger 93, is going to rate Hasbro's Lightning Collection Power Morpher Yellow Ranger Edition a solid 7 out of 10. So, if you have any comments or concerns about that rating, feel free to comment below. And as always, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is Mammoth Ranger 1093 here again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, may the power protect you. It's morphin' time.